remember when I was a little kid and I was visiting a friend's house. She said that her mom was planning on declawing their pet cat because it was ruining the furniture. I was outraged and I could not wrap my mind around it. My family had owned multiple cats for years and we never declawed any of them. I told her, but don't they need their claws? Isn't that a natural part of their paw? Try to get her not to do it. She nonchalantly replied, she says it's either this or getting rid of the cat. Sadly, this is indeed the choice that many cat owners make. According to a 1991 survey of Ontario vets, 50% of clients who had to claw their cat would no longer own their cat if they hadn't been able to have the procedure done. However, declawing cats is cruel and an unnecessary amputation of the cat's claws, while there are many other options to declawing that could save the cat-owner relationship. By the way, quick detour. This is my cat, Scrappy. She is super cute. I love her. I've had her for over half my life, and she doesn't scratch, but she uses her claws for just about everything else. She hooks them into the cat tree when she's climbing. When she gets near the top, she uses them to hoist herself up onto the perch, where she likes to watch the world below her. She also uses her claws to catch the crickets that sometimes get into the house. She uses her claws to scratch herself to relieve itches, or even to dig her claws into the carpet to prevent herself from being picked up when she's not in the mood. Also, a cat's claws will keep him safe. Although nobody wants a child, themselves, or a friend getting scratched, a cat may scratch them if they are being mishandled. I know my little brother used to pester the cats and treat them like toys, so he got scratched every once in a while. Scratching is an important way for cats to indicate that a boundary has been crossed, and they'll usually give multiple warning signs before this happens. Also, if your kitty roams, the claws can keep the cat safe from feral cats and predators such as coyotes, allowing them to fend for themselves in the wild and hopefully find their way home soon. Cats use their claws every day in their lives, and removing the claws is unnatural and very unpleasant for the cat. According to the Humane Society, removing a claw is an amputation surgery, cutting off the last digit of a cat's bone. This is like removing all of your fingers and toes at the last digit. This will obviously cause pain in the cat's paw and can lead to infection, tissue necrosis, lameness, and back pain. In fact, the pain that your cat will experience for the rest of their lives will be debilitating, similar to how you would feel if you constantly wore an uncomfortable pair of shoes for the rest of your life, according to the Humane Society. No matter how much your cat is scratching the furniture, there is no need and no reason to justify crippling your cat by amputating its claws. The SPCA says that it is strongly opposed to declawing cats for the convenience of the owners or to prevent damage to household property. According to the American Veterinary Medical Association, cats do this, scratch furniture that is, to sharpen their claws, shut off cuticles, and to mark territory. You can, of course, use the classic spray bottle technique to have some negative reinforcement when you see your cat scratching their furniture. They recommend also getting a scratching post for your cat, which in my house sustains a lot more damage than the couch, which is okay because that's what it's for. I recommend also rewarding a cat with a treat when you see them scratching the post instead of the furniture to encourage them to keep doing it. Another reason people consider declawing is to protect themselves or other immunely compromised people in their household who are susceptible to disease from a cat scratch. However, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, as well as the U.S. Public Service, suggest that sanitation, hygiene, and careful selection of pets is preferable to declawing your animal. They also suggest getting a first aid kit and careful pet selection, choosing a cat that's more calm and tame as opposed to one that's more aggressive, and seeing a pet behavioral specialist if clawing is ever a severe behavioral problem. Also, like I said, cats usually give a warning before they scratch, So usually a person can back off before a cat gets to the point where they feel the need to lash out. One of our cats at home, Kissy, is prone to scratching, especially when we try to brush her. We usually have to keep an eye on her when brushing her and stop before she gets too agitated, and reward her with treats when she's being calm. The SPCA only recommends declawing after extensive alternative means have been exhausted. The procedure will forever alter the life of your feline in many negative ways, and the welfare of your furniture or concern about negative scratching cannot outweigh the lifetime of discomfort that your cat will endure if you choose to amputate your cat's claws. Cats use their claws for hunting, climbing, and protecting themselves, and without them, your cat will be disabled. Actions as simple as adding a scratching post to your home, positive reinforcing training, or even trimming a cat's nails can help save your furniture without putting your cat through an unnecessary and inhumane surgery. I can never imagine doing something to hurt my cat, especially when there's other ways to keep things right in my house. And I hope you feel the same way. Goodbye.